The first worship scene in the Bible, by the way, is in Genesis 4. And the two characters are Cain and Abel. And we all know the story. They bring their offering to God. One offering of worship, Abel's, is accepted by God, and the other offering of worship, Cain's, is rejected. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about all three parts are there? We know who the worshipers were, Cain and Abel. We know who the object of their worship was, God. And we know what they brought, because it tells us what they brought. Abel brought of his flock, and Cain brought of his produce. He brought, I don't know what, one of those giant pumpkins you see about Halloween time, or maybe he brought a 5-pound tomato. But I don't know what he brought, but I do know this. His offering wasn't accepted, and Abel's was. But the three elements are always there. All three elements have to be right. You have to have the right God as the destination. You have to have the right offering that you're bringing him. And you have to have the right way it's offered, the character and the consecration of the offerer. Well, we know the story. Cain brought the wrong offering. He brought an unbloody produce from his garden. He brought it the wrong way. How did he bring it? He brought it self-styled, unsubmissive to what God asked for. You see, remember, Isaiah clarifies this problem we all have. He says, all of us are like sheep, we've gone astray, and all of us were born wanting our own way. And when God clearly communicated what his expectations were, Abel did exactly what the Lord asked for. And Abel came with the heart, he came with the offering, and he came to God. And Cain didn't have the heart, wouldn't give the offering, but he came to God. And God says, if I don't have all three, if I don't have you, if I don't have your attention to what you give, and if you don't give it to me, it's unacceptable. It's rejected. All three elements must be right, or the whole process is rejected. That could be a summary of the whole Old Testament. In fact, if you want to just read the Old Testament as a worship study, you would find those elements are just on about every other page of the Old Testament. Each chapter is about whether people lived the right way so they could be worshipers, whether they gave the right things that pleased God, and whether they even addressed them to the right God. Because remember, one of the descriptions of Israel in the Old Testament is that they were whoring, W-H-O-R-I-N-G. They were involved in harlotry, not only fornicacious-wise, but religiously, that they were going after other gods, hoping to get blessings from the rain god, and blessings from the fertility god, and blessings from the whatever god. And they were not being faithful to the one true living God. Well, with that three-part grid in your mind, you could organize much of the scriptures.